Well, hello everyone. Thank you for joining us.
Hi.
Got Mrs. TB out here tonight as well, joining us. Looks like we got Silver Ripples. We only have a couple of people out there right now, but I trust we'll have some other people jump in here momentarily.
Hey, Silver Ripples. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, he's good and faithful to our streams, that's for sure, Mrs. TB.
Appreciate that.
And finally, he quit giving his giveaways away, and he finally got one in the mail.
Oh, awesome.
He got one of our magnets. That's some of the magnets. I think he already had our stickers from previous winnings, but he was able to get that in the mail, so that's good. Of course, I didn't send any buttons, so it made it through the mail.
It made it through the mail because of that.
So that's good that you got that there, Silver Ripples.
Yeah, a little lesson learned on the old buttons and how the post office works with the thickness of the envelope, not just the weight.
Yeah, and we can't account for one of them. I sent out 4 of them, and we've been able to account for 3 of them. Not really sure what happened to that last one, and don't know for exactly who I sent it to. That was so long ago that the paperwork is mixed in with all of our other paperwork. We usually track them.
If we walk into the post office and see somebody with the TB or Mrs. TB buttons, we'll know what happened to them. What do you think? Keep your eye out.
Yeah. Yep, my local post office, they go, hey, where'd you get that button from? What? But yeah, it was just about postage. It was so thick that they wanted it to be a package instead of a letter. And so the one I finally got back after weeks just wanted more postage. So took it back, put more postage on it, and they sent it along. So that worked out pretty well. So tonight we're going to talk about a wide variety of things. Got several different topics to talk about. And so just trying to let a few more people jump online with us. Usually we have
What else do we have out there?
Number. Oh, Steve Rice. Hey, Steve Rice has just joined us. Welcome. He says, good evening, TB and the boss.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I think that he meant to say Mrs. TB and the boss. I think he forgot a Mrs. in there. That's what I think. Yeah, I went in there.
I think so.
Yeah. I went in there, Silver Ripples, and did try to say, hey, can you make it non-meter? And they go, no, we don't do that. So they denied that there was any other way to send it except in an envelope for, $4. So I tried because I know that Yankee and a couple other, I think Armando on the stream told me to do that, but it didn't work. So Steve says, hey, not going there. Hey, Silver Wolverine has joined us. Hey there, SW. How you doing tonight? Appreciate you joining us. A fellow Michigander has joined the stream with us, so that's pretty cool. I know you guys are busy, so we appreciate you joining our stream tonight. So tonight we're going to talk about a few different things. We got a few different topics. Of course, I want to share with you my weekly pickup of constitutional silver.
Another crazy purchase.
Yeah, it was crazy, and they contacted me again today, but I just had to say no today. I mean, I do have a budget, don't I, Mrs. TB? Do I have a budget?
Well, you're supposed to. I don't know what happened to it, but you're supposed to. I just see lint in your pockets now, no change.
Yeah, and this guy, that's like, he couldn't believe it when I told him no. He's like, huh, what? But we've got other priorities and some things we're taking care of. So, we'll keep it flowing, but we just have to have our limits. That's all. So, so we're going to talk about my recent constitutional silver purchase, and also going to talk about just a quick discussion on Coinstar and some recent findings.
Hey, TB, I wish that you could get me some good deals on some shoes the way you get good deals on coins.
Well, we have to hook up with somebody on Let Go. That's not a bad idea.
Shoes.
Save some money on some shoes, huh? That's a great idea. Stephen Parsons has joined us. Hey, Stephen, how you doing tonight? Thank you for joining us.
Hey.
And then we're also going to talk about a few other things about just some recent videos I've been watching about valuable coins, that are out there in circulation, and who's looking for what. So I figured it'd be cool to see, get a little discussion going on that, and who's taking an active effort in that. So Silver Ripple says, "What are shoes?" Something I don't have because I don't buy them. I spend all my money on silver. Hey, Rav, Ravenous Treasures joined us tonight. Hey, Rav, how you doing?
Thanks for joining us.
You're gonna be happy to hear about my recent constitutional silver purchase, which we're going to talk about momentarily. Alex has joined us. Alex Coin Roll Hunter. Hey, Alex, how you doing? He went to an LCS this weekend. Oh, maybe he's got some good reports for us as well. We'd be happy to hear what you got.
News, maybe.
Alex usually gets some pretty good deals himself. He's a good shopper too. So anyway, let's talk about, first of all, my constitutional silver purchase. That was first on the list. So got a text from this guy, and I'll show you what he gave me, and then we'll take it out and take a quick look. So we got ourselves 3 rolls of $50. So let's take them out of here for a minute. Everybody knows what these look like, but what we have here is we have 35 Walking Liberties, we have 15 Franklins, and we have 10 Kennedys. So we have a total of 60 of them, $30 worth. And he originally billed them as a roll of each, a roll of Franklins, a roll of Kennedys, and a roll of Walking Liberties, which I thought was pretty cool, right? So, but then he came back and said, "Well, I don't have the Kennedys anymore. I just have the Franklins. Can I, give you just Franklins and, take away the 20 Kennedys and make it more Franklins?" I said, I'd really like some Kennedys because, as you guys know, the Kennedys usually have the least amount of wear on them. So, but the Walking Liberties and the Franklins, usually still carry a decent premium. So let's say hi to VC Coins Nevada, Mrs. TV. He's joined us tonight.
Hi, thanks for joining us, VC.
Yeah, VC pours his own silver, and I didn't.
Awesome, you need to learn how to do that, TV.
I didn't watch his video, but I think he posted a video recently about something happening to his furnace.
What?
So that would be a bummer if that's what happened.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, no, I didn't get a chance to watch it. I just saw it in my, so I've got the bell rung for VC Coins Nevada, so it popped up as something to go watch. So, and then Blended Whiskey's joined us. Hello, Blended Whiskey.
Hey,
and Philip Quinn. Hey, how's it going? So let's see. Alex has given us a LCS report. He's got a large cent for 25 cents, 10 really nice V nickels worth about $3 each, 2 proof sentinel boxes for $3 each, silver lower mintage halves, and 43 mercury dimes that have mintage under 10 million. Well, that's an awesome pickup. That's a nice variety there, Alex.
Wow.
Very cool.
Cashing in all of his winnings, probably.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's taking all of our gauze, trading them in to get some other stuff. So 324 in Mel. Can't wait to hear what you paid. So, Rav's got his calculator out over there. That's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. I ended up paying $300 for them. So I got basically each roll for $100. And at the time I got them, it was actually a few days. They actually offered them to me a while ago, and then I waited a couple days to get them. But I think silver was $15.20 or $15.30 at the time he offered them to me. So they're like a $1.30 or so under spot when I bought them. Now silver's dropped a little bit, but yeah, how's that? $100 a roll, huh? Pretty cool. Pretty happy about it. And they're pretty standard quality. Nothing special in here. Although I have noticed recently he's been giving me a few clean coins, but that's all right. I'm just buying them for the melt value anyway. So here's our Franklin's over here. See if I can find a Franklin's head. There we go. Oops. Don't want to mix them up with the gauze. See, I think that one looks clean. What do you guys think? I think that looks like a clean coin.
A little bit of dirt on it.
Yeah.
The rest a little too shiny.
Yep. But
Whoa.
that's
TV,
okay.
I can't believe it. Silver getting way out of your hands?
You got
That
butterfingers.
doesn't happen.
So
Usually it's like magnets to your hand. Don't let those things slip.
And then I got some Kennedys in there. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. I think you guys would agree that, $5 a coin's a pretty good deal on these, on any 90% silver. So
it's so difficult to just turn down any offers like that.
it is.
Such a great deal, and who knows when this resource will run out. I know that there's some vending or something that was in the family, vendors saving vending machines. So lots and lots of coins.
Yeah, and he basically got them for under $14. I think it worked out to $13.98 or $13.99 per ounce. And he reached out to me again today and said he had same deal. He wanted to sell me some more halves and quarters and dimes, and it worked out to under $14 an ounce. But like I said, as difficult as it is, because I'll tell you, when deals like that fly your way, it's
very
difficult to turn down. But you got to be reasonable. You can't spend money allocated for something else over it. So let's see. Let's get some comments here, Mrs. TB. VC Coin Savannah says his furnace burned out last night.
Oh no,
that's a bummer. Probably overused, huh? VC, you're pumping that stuff out. And then 3 subscribers without any videos has joined us. What's up? Thank you for joining us. It's a great name. I've seen you out there before. He's been popular in the community for a while. So Alex paid $12 per dollar face for the Merc Dimes. That's cool. And Ravenous says awesome.
Nice.
Oh, Alex says all of his Godwin's going to his permastack, so he's not exchanging them. He's keeping them.
Oh man,
that's cool.
He's really getting a nice stack going. If he's stacking all his gods and going out and buying more, awesome.
Now Alex is saying there's a golf for 2 of those walkers.
Oops, sorry, no.
Better get them off the screen. Anyone else ever been given silver as regular change, and when you hear that noise? Boy, it's been a long time. Let me think. I don't think I've ever been given it as change. I was given a Buffalo nickel at a Panera recently, but not silver. I've gotten silver from 1C store more than once.
Who said that?
3 subscribers out in videos. He's gotten silver from 1C store more than once. I'm not sure what 1C, but
coin store.
Oh, coin store. Seller may lock in with someone other than you. You are his dealer. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried that if I say no, that I'll lose my connection, because he seemed pretty disappointed. I think he kind of counts on me to, spend a few $100s with him whenever he gets a hold of me. So that's one of the things I'm really concerned about, is that he'll go elsewhere and pick up somebody else, like somebody else that's local to here, like some other Michigander that might be on the stream. So I hate to hear that you lost your furnace there, VC.
Any plans, VC, for getting your furnace replaced?
Yeah, and then Rav says, never tell the guy no, even if over spot once in a while. Yeah, I agree. In fact, a lot of times when I show up to buy the stuff, he usually pulls in his pocket and pulls out, stuff like this, where he's got some, hey, you want to buy these quarters off me? And hey, I'll sell you so-and-so for $20. And I do the quick calculation in my head, and they may be at spot or something, but I usually buy them off them because of that exact reason. I can't expect to just drive him down and everything. And I throw him a bone every once in a while and pick something up, because he's giving me a fantastic deal, and I want to make it feel like he's getting something back out of it too. So, but yeah, I'm afraid if I tell him no, that he might just go fine, because how many people would stand in line to pick that stuff up under $14 an ounce? I mean, just about anybody. So gonna have to maybe start selling some household items. We don't need we don't need a couch, do we, Mrs. TV? Yeah. We can stand, can't we?
Oh maybe that chair you're sitting in might need to go.
Let's see. So
VC says that he's gonna order.
Gonna order a new one. Yeah.
Awesome.
That's good, but it'll take a while to get back in business, I'm sure. Yeah, Ravi is a great connection. And Blended Whiskey says, been carrying a Mercury die in my pocket for years. Lost it last week. Oh, man.
Oh.
That's a bummer. Well, if we live anywhere by you, we'll keep our eye out for it. Man, that probably looked really cool being carried around in your pocket for a long time. So one thing I failed to mention when we started, I do have a couple giveaways tonight. Going to give away a Danny Liberty quarter and a Barber quarter. Now, those of you who won Barber quarters from me in the past, I was, I don't know, for whatever reason, I didn't get out my coin book and I was picking those things up. And I came to realize that some Barber quarters can be worth quite a bit of money, even in, poorer condition. So any of you that want a Barber quarter off me might want to check the dates. And if it's worth something, maybe you could, get me in on it a little bit. I'm just saying.
At least mention it.
Yeah, so
do a little video.
Yeah, I was picking them up again below spot off this guy, and I thought they'd be great giveaways. But the book says that there's a few key dates in there that can be worth quite a bit of money. So, yeah.
That education certainly does help. It's good to go ahead and do some research now and then whenever we can to find out.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's just me not taking the time to appreciate what I have. So, hey, Lake House Beach has joined. He popped in to just hit the like button for us, and he says he's at work. So, hey, Lake House Beach, thanks for jumping in, and happy birthday, and enjoy your work tonight.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, everybody always wishes Lake House Beach happy birthday, so I can do it too. And congratulations on your 1,000 subs too, as well, Lake House Beach. That is really awesome. I think you've even climbed up more since. For some reason, I really stalled in the low 900s. Every day I pick up 4 and I lose 4. I've been at like 920, 950, 920 for weeks. I'm not really sure. I was going to reach out to Google and kind of complain about it, say, hey, where's all my subs going? But it doesn't look like you can email them unless you have 1,000 subs. Wonder how that works. Yeah, but Lake House Beach, I'm still honoring our little contest we had there, so we'll make sure that we get that taken care of. And I'm really happy for you. And I think he even said you were close to your 4,000 watched hours too, weren't you? So 1,000 subs, 4,000 hours, you're rocking there, dude. And you should be, because you've got great content. You got nice variety and variation. I mean, almost all my videos are about constitutional silver, and I've got a lot of ideas for videos. I just don't have time. But I could put together some pretty good stuff. But I'm just me and Mrs. TV. We're just so busy. So
hopefully you're going to get some time here soon.
Yeah.
Things are hopefully going to lighten up a little bit for you at work.
Mm-hmm.
I hope if things go as planned.
But yeah, Lake House Beach. If you want that, those winnings in a certain denomination or anything, just let me know, and I'll take care of it. So anyway,
well, you have to be careful what you promise there on what kind of.
he knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, no, Lake House Beach, you're a good friend, and I really enjoy your content. I think that anytime you put a video out there, I watch them pretty quick and comment on them. So I enjoy your content a lot, and again, thank you for popping in and hitting the like button for us. We really appreciate it.
Lake House Beach wants you to surprise them, TV.
Okay. So anyway, nope, sounds good, and congratulations again.
Yes.
LHB, that's awesome. Really cool. All right, so why don't we do a quick little giveaway? Let me see what time is at 9:20. Boy, only 9 people tonight, so I don't know, Mrs. TV. But anyway, we're going to keep it simple tonight. We're just going to play...
Guess a number?
Guess a number. And it is going to be, what do you want to give away? B comes to us. Let's give away the Barber. It's a 1915 Barber quarter.
Okay, write down your number. I can verify that you're writing it down.
And let me see. All right, Lake House Beach, take it easy.
Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, Rafe has joined us. Hey, Rafe, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by.
Right?
We appreciate it. Rafe was one of my, I don't remember which guy you won. It was quite a while ago, but it was, I think, an ounce of silver. It might have been my 500th or 300th or something. But yeah, Rafe got a nice piece of silver off us quite a while ago, and he's been a good supporter ever since.
Nice.
All right, so Rafe, you're just in time for a giveaway. We're giving away a 1915 Barber quarter, and we're playing Guess That Number, and it's going to be a number between 1 and 1 million.
What?
No, just kidding. Just kidding. So let me see. Let's do a number between 1 and 25. And when I say go, well, I better write it down first.
Yes.
Write it down. Okay.
Okay.
And let me type it in the thing. Between 1 and 25. Oops. Need to be able to type. Oh. The first one to get in our screen. Hey, Dime Digger, thanks for joining us.
Hi, Dime Digger.
Appreciate you coming along. Oh, go ahead and stop. Come on. Silver Ripples got it again. He wins every week. It was number 3. Let me show you guys. Let me put in there. It's number 3.
Man, TB, that was awfully quick.
That was.
It goes on and on forever, though. It's pretty fun.
I know. It's. I'm happy that he won. It's just, what was he? The second guess on my screen? Yeah, there was Rav and then SR.
Wow.
So congratulations. Yeah, congratulations. You got the Barber quarter. So in a little while here, we'll give away 1930 Standing Liberty.
So which one did Silver Ripples win?
Right now, he won the 1915 Barber quarter.
Oh, yeah.
So that's great. That's a nice one there. Yeah, congrats. Very good. So we better take this off the screen before somebody says, "Hey, you got 2 of them out there." All right. So next topic, if you guys, Silver Ripples does not have a Barber quarter, so it's cool.
Oh,
that is cool.
First one.
So
Nice.
our next topic I thought I'd bring up, and I'm just kind of curious, I just kind of want to pull everybody out there and talk about it for a minute, is proof sets. And who collects proof sets and who collects silver proof sets. Like, for example, I collect the silver proof sets. It just seems like the the clad proofs don't really have much value. I mean, that people just don't really pick them up afterwards, and even coin shops usually won't buy them off you. But here's an example of a silver proof set. This is a 2004, and I like the 2004 because I'm from Michigan. Me and Miss Stevie are from Michigan, and the 2004 has the Michigan quarter in it. So as everybody knows, we've got 5 silver quarters, 90%ers. Now, they just recently changed, and they're going to start making these 999. So isn't that cool? Gotta watch the reflection here, Mrs. TV. These things are very, very shiny. So you can see my umbrella to my light.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, very nice. Very nice indeed. Very nice coins.
Cool.
And so I only collect the silver, and like we said, it's basically the same as constitutional silver. It's 90%. It's just they're in much better condition. So here's the certificate of authenticity that it comes with. And I always make sure, one of the things I try to do is I always make sure my boxes, I go to a coin show or a coin store, I'd like to set the boxes don't have any rips and tears on them. This one's in pretty good shape. And always make sure as well that they have the certificate of authenticity with it. To me, it just makes it worth more. I would not buy one without it. So you can see here that they're 90% silver and 10% copper on the quarters. And over here, it gives the other coins a cent, nickel, dime is 90%, half dollar is 90%, and the dollar is just a regular. So anyway, let me look at some of the comments on the screen and see what people are saying.
And those were never ever intended for use as coinage, really, right? It's
No,
just
they're really collector.
souvenirs
Really
or
collector.
something like that.
What you tend to find, and I've talked to a few people at work who have a lot of them, is because their grandparents bought them for the grandkids. It's usually the clad version, and they're thinking they're worth a lot of money, and I mean, unfortunately, they're just not. I mean, in some cases, breaking them out of the containers and selling, maybe the $50 clad on its own because somebody's, collecting it for their book or something. But overall, it's um, the clad don't seem to have good resale. But the silver ones, though, they always have the silver value, so that makes them worth to me quite a bit more. And a lot of times, even a few years later, you can sometimes get them cheaper than what they were when they sold from the mint. Like I know that right now you can get the 2018 at the coin shelf for about $5 less than buying it from the mint. So if you want to hold out, that's kind of cool. And so Rab says he doesn't collect silver proof sets, but buys them when the price is right and can resell for profit. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, you do see them sometimes. You do see the price drop on them. And Rafe says that he collects them for birth dates for the family. And I think that's what you see a lot of is, a lot of people do collect them. In fact, I've got my birth year for the proof set, but I have not bought Mrs. TB's birth year.
Coins back then, TB.
Yeah, they did. They probably had to pound them with a hammer.
I think BC cartoons may have been coining my year.
Yeah, so I have not bought Mrs. TB's because hers is rather expensive. So mine was, I don't even think cost $20, but hers, for whatever reason, it's one of those years, those key date years, and just kind of waiting. Figure maybe some year it might drop down to a reasonable price, but for now, it's a little out of our budget. So, are they brands? No, they're not brands. Are you talking about the coins in here? No, they're the regular materials that they make.
How much percentage silver is in there?
90%.
Oh.
90% silver.
Say that earlier.
And 10% copper. So here's the other ones. They're Steve, you had asked about. So dollar is manganese, brass clad. So I don't think there's any bronze in any of them. But they're still pretty cool. They still represent history. And so do you think the Apollo set will drop in price in a few years? Yeah, I think they probably will. I don't know. The Apollo set's a pretty nice set. I mean, if we all knew that, we'd probably be, have a lot more money. But I'm hoping they do, actually, because I didn't buy them. And I really like anything that has to deal with the moon and Apollo and stuff. So I know a friend of mine at work bought the 5-ounce coin, and she said it finally got shipped. So she's going to be bringing me in and showing me that. So I'm looking forward to that. But I did not purchase any of the Apollo coins. Rav says, I've seen older folks bring stacks of the clad sets in the coin shops. Very disappointed when they hear the offer. Yeah, a buddy of mine at work said he had a ton of them and wanted to unload them. And I said, I'm not interested in them. I'll guarantee you, if you take them to a coin shop, they're probably going to not even, if they make you an offer, it's going to be for very little, and they probably won't even buy them, really, because they can't resell them. Alex says, I'm going to a coin show soon. I was wondering if you guys have any advice on or things I should know. Well, I got you, Steve. Sorry about that. Well, Alex, one thing that's good about a coin, he was talking about my age or where the coin's bronze. I thought he was talking about what was in the silver proof set. One thing, Alex, that's good about a coin show is that it's competitive because, there's so many people there selling the same stuff. So definitely look around. Definitely, play them against each other. If you say, hey, that other table has them for such and such. And, yeah, never pay asking price. And I told my story a few weeks ago, but, remember that, they can go lower at the coin show than they can at the store. So the one guy told me that if I brought in constitutional silver to sell to him, if I did it at a coin show, he would probably give me $10 for it per dollar. But in a store, he'd only give me 9 because he has to pay lights, employees. And also, he said at the coin show, it's more competitive. He's got to compete against others to get it. So just remember that having all those ones there, all those different vendors there is really an advantage to you. And, at some point, they're not gonna go too low because they're already hardly making anything off this stuff. But definitely look around, and what I like to look for is unique stuff. See if you can find some cool like Geiger bars. Like I bought a 20-gram Geiger bar there the other day. I bought a really cool silver round that just had a unique picture on it. I really go for some of the unique stuff to get out of my boring ASEs and constitutional silver. So sometimes you can find some pretty cool stuff. The Constitution Mint has some really cool stuff.
Have some fun. Yeah. Something that you think looks great.
So let me go back up here. All right. Yeah, Dime Digger buys all the other ones at auctions for $2 to $3. Yeah, that's right. I mean, you can get those clads for pretty cheap. And again, if you're willing to break out the coins, sometimes you can sell the individual coin on eBay or someplace else for more because, like I said, people are looking to fill a hole in their book with it. So that's definitely a strategy. Or, that's probably pretty close to face value too, if you consider what face value is of those coins. I think an old set is like 91 cents or something face value, but yep, Rav, you're right. No overhead at the coin show, so they can afford to sell for less. But I've seen a lot of them get attitudes, and you start making offers, and they're not willing to deal with you. But I've also found some that are willing to, and you can establish a relationship with them if you go frequently. I go to not as much lately, but we have a coin show in our area almost every weekend. In fact, we just had a huge one this past weekend. I mean, I think 150 vendors there. They have $500 bills and $1,000 bills there, and some really cool stuff. I wasn't able to make it, but just a great coin show. They have it twice a year here in the Michigan area, Southeast Michigan.
Those are great to go to.
They're a lot of fun. Plus, they have little classes going on in the side rooms. They have history classes of coins, and and silver ripples. I think that's one of the best recommendations you can give. Be willing to walk. That's how I get a lot of my deals. Is I convince people that if I can't get it for my price, I'm walking, and they have to believe that you're going to walk. So, and walk away if you can't get it for a good deal. Why would you buy it if it's not a benefit to you? So, it's good advice from your dad. So, some good prices on 50-cent trade bus coins with somewhere. Boring. How dare you say boring? I buy 3 for 10 and then open them up and sell a penny, nickel, and dime for $1, quarter. Yeah, there you go. It's exactly a good strategy there, Alex. Yeah, Alex wants to get in some pouring this summer. Could we see some ACRH bars in our future? Awesome. Yeah, I'd like to get in some pouring too, and maybe once we get our busyness over with, that's something I could look into. But yeah, I would love to do some pouring. I just think it would be cool. I love watching the pouring channels, and I'm wondering how you guys out here, I'm sure follow CoinMan 5000. Has anybody heard from CoinMan 5000 lately? Seen any videos or heard from them? I've sent him a couple emails and haven't heard back from him, so I'm just wondering if anybody knows what's going on with him or what's happening with him. So he was pretty active. He did his giveaway every Friday. Now, his last video, I did say he's working 7 days a week and pretty busy, but I've reached out to him a couple times and hadn't heard from him, so I just don't know if any of you, know him more personally and know if you do, if you hear from him, have him reach out to me. I'm looking to talk to him, so. All right, where are we at? 9:35. Okay, so we'll do another giveaway here in a few minutes, probably the 9:45 time frame is what I'm looking for. So my next topic I thought would be interesting to talk about is...
I just wanted to mention, TP, that, there are different types of proofs Those were the frosted proofs and the matte proofs and the brilliant proofs.
Yeah.
So they have more than one category in
Yeah.
those.
Yeah, they can, and sometimes that can confuse a lot of people as far as the different variations that are out there. Which coin are you looking under? Are you just looking at just proof coin? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there can be, like the American Silver Eagle comes in different versions like that sometimes, and but yeah, no, they've got some pretty cool stuff out there for sure.
Yeah.
So, so VC Coins, if you've text Coin Man, would you do me a favor when you get a chance and just text him and ask him if he can reach out to me? And I'm looking to give him some information. It won't take long. Just have him send me a quick email. That'd be great. tv@talkingbullion.com. Trying to reach out to him, trying to catch up with him. So, hey Yankee, how you doing?
Yankee.
Watched your video today of the Silver Dragon stuff. So that was pretty cool. And the trade. I don't think you said what you traded for that, but I guess that's for us to watch on the other side. But yeah, that was a great video. That birthday present you received from him was pretty awesome. Him and Novus. Now, Yankee, one thing I was going to ask you when I commented, I know you're roughly about what your age is, but I was curious if 66 was your birth year, and that's why I gave you bar number 66. So I was just kind of curious about the significance of 66, and I thought maybe that's when you were born. So anyway, just kind of curious about that, and if you don't want to.
You're too curious. Maybe he doesn't want to tell you.
I know he doesn't have to tell me, and it was, and he won't if he doesn't want to. But I think he's shared his age with people before, so yeah. Anyway, I was going to talk about. So I watch a couple channels about people saying that modern day coins can be collectible. Like I think there's one about the 1960 D penny, and different Kennedys that are in circulation. Yeah, see, Mrs. TB, Yankee says 66 was indeed when he was born. And I thought it was when I saw that 66, and I thought, I think that has a significance to him. And so that's even cooler, huh, Yankee, that he sent you bar, or what was that, the Free Baggins? I don't know if it's called a bar or not, but it's number 66. Just how cool is that?
That's cool.
All right, VC, thank you very much for texting CoinMan 5000 for me. I really appreciate that. So I got something I need to send them, and I just want to clarify everything before I send it to him, because I want to make sure he gets it. So anyway, I'm wondering, like, there's one guy, I don't know how many people watch Blue Ridge Silver Hound. He's got like 88,000 subs, and he does a lot of videos on valuable coins. And I watched one today about the W Mint mark. Are you guys familiar? I'm sure most of you are familiar with this W Mint mark that the U.S. Mint just dumped into circulation. They picked a bunch of cities around the U.S. and we're in the Detroit area. Detroit was one of the cities that they dumped them in, and so. But
what's the W stand for?
It's for the West Point Mint. West Point Mint usually doesn't make circulated coins.
Oh.
So to try to gather up some interest, they made a couple different quarters at the West Point Mint, and the U.S. Mint dumped them in circulation. So.
What kind of coins?
Quarters.
Just quarters?
Yeah, a couple different kinds of quarters. Okay. Yeah, there's a few different. The quarters have different backs on them. Like those do. But so yeah, and so I guess PGCS, I think it was. PCGS is had a contest that the first person that sent one in to be graded would receive $5,000. And apparently two people, they received them both at the same time, so they split it. One was graded an MS 65, or one was graded a 66. So yeah. So I was wondering, do you guys look at your pocket change? Are you looking for that stuff? Because I really don't, and I'm thinking that I should now. One of the things is in today's world, I really don't get a whole lot of change anymore. So
the thing with the plastic money.
Yeah, I know. That's that. plastic card just about buys you everything. But
I think yours about ready to melt, though.
So let me see. Coinman 5000 is BMIA. Yep, but he's working a lot, and he said that in the last video that he was working quite a bit. Alex says he found a non-proof S-Mint Mark 2013 quarter. I think it's an error because there weren't any business strikes S intended for circulation. Now they weren't. They did make them, but they weren't intended for circulation. So yeah, they made a bunch of them S-Mint Mark circulation type, but didn't release them because I've got boxes of them. In fact, I think they're the 2013s. Hey, Mrs. TB.
Yeah.
You want to grab me one of those boxes over there? One of those white boxes?
Sure.
Oh, Yankee says, I almost forgot. Hi, Mrs. TB.
Hey there.
She wants to know if you're keeping me in line.
Oh my gosh,
That's a
it's
tough
so
task.
difficult to do that. But I do give it my best try.
So, Alex, so let me show you something. So if you look at these, I've got a whole bunch of these that, I don't know, I'm just kind of saving and waiting. So these are from the Mint. These are the S-stripe quarters in the rolls. I even have bags. And you can't tell by, one thing you can do is look up the TC2. I've got it written down somewhere. So these are all from the Mint, still sealed in the box. I believe I have all the 2013s, rolls, bags. I don't know. I can't even remember because I bought them 5 or 6 years ago, right? So, yeah, they definitely made them, and they were not intended for circulation. But I'm sure some people, in fact, I think I actually threw a couple of them in some change at one point because I just had a couple extra ones that I did buy, and then didn't need them or was done with my projects. I said, it's just 50 cents. I'm going to throw them in circulation. So, maybe it's one that I threw out there. Who knows? So, yeah, they're out there. And, I mean, again, not supposed to be in change, but they certainly have sold them. And I don't think they're doing it anymore. I think that was only for a period of time. So, all right. So anyway, the topic was, is anybody looking through their change? Because I'm thinking I should probably pay a little bit more attention, but it's hard. I mean, it's hard to look at all your coins and what the mint marks are and, what you hear and trying to remember. So the guy I was talking about again was called Blue Ridge Silver Hound. If you guys haven't seen him, he does have some very, very good videos. And then the rest, you're probably aware of coin collecting as well in his channel. No, I'm sorry. Couch Collectibles. Sorry about that. I was looking at the wrong spot on my notes. Couch Collectibles. He has 140,000 subs. He's got great information too, and he's always got some good stuff. So, let me see. How much are they worth? You talk about the quarters here. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. I'm hoping they're worth, a little bit because they're sealed in the mint box, never opened. Like I said, I have bags of 100, and I have all 5 designs from 2013. I have one of the boxes has PD and S rolls in it, so Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco roll. So there's 3 rolls. One has a bag of 100, and I think there's one other type too. But it's been quite a few years since I looked at them. I just bought them and put them on the shelf and hope someday they'll be worth something. So. I think face value wise, there's quite a bit of money. And I think they cost me. Obviously I paid more in face for them. So anyway, if anybody's interested, I'd be willing to do a trade for some other silver, or some maybe a little piece of gold. So if anybody was interested, again, I've got all the 2013s all mint sealed. How many boxes are over there, Mrs. TV? Quite a few, right? Yeah.
A few.
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, VC, Blue Ridge is awesome. He's got some great stuff, and you know what? He puts out a lot of videos. So that guy is sounds like it's his primary business.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean if he can put out that many videos, and so that's cool. I mean he's got great information. There's nothing on eBay. I have to take a look. I posted him a while ago for a trade through one of the coin sites, but that was a while ago. So Dime Digger says I go through at least $600 in change every week. Every Friday I go to the bank and just recycle coins and pick out the good stuff. So Dime Digger, what do you use as your reference point? I mean, what are you looking for? I mean, obviously there's pennies, there's dimes, there's quarters, there's a lot of different variations out there and errors, and that's my problem is I just don't know.
Where do you focus? There's so many things to look for.
And then like that, I got like that cherry pick. What's it called? Cherry picker book over there.
Mm-hmm.
That's got all the different errors and different things you should look for in coins. And there's just the cherry picker's guide. Yeah, there's just so much stuff out there. So, but you never know. I mean, you could have one of those rare coins pass through your hand and never know it and just spend it as a penny. That's what I'm afraid of.
That would be sad, but you would never know.
But you would never know. Yeah, you study the Red Book and the Cherry Picker's Guide. So yeah, the Cherry Picker's Guide. I got this for Christmas. Haven't used it much, but here's in case for those of you who aren't familiar with it. It's what it looks like. This is 6th edition of Volume 1. I think there's several different volumes, but this has it just tells you, it just shows you all the errors in here, what to look for.
It's great that they have those pictures so you know exactly what it looks like instead of just the description.
I mean, it's a great book. It's a great reference material for sure. So, but you have to know what you're looking for.
Spend some time studying it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'll have a quiz for you later, TB.
Yeah. So anybody who hasn't seen it, it's there, and I think that CoinMan 5000 has a link to that on his videos and to Amazon, and he gets a little something for it. So maybe you could support him if you wanted to pick it up and just click on it, click on his link and go pick it up because it's a great resource. Wow. Dime Digger says his biggest score was a 1909 S penny. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, that's just a Yankee. I mean, that's what I'm counting on too. I don't go through any of my constitutional silver for key dates or anything. I'm just thinking maybe when I retire, I will have time. Maybe. No, I didn't. I saw an email from Provident today, Yankee, and I never looked at it. What was their insane deal today? That's pretty unusual that I don't look at my emails when I get them in. I just happen to be a little too busy today. So what did they have out there?
Projects at work.
I know, I'm just too busy. I'd be interested in knowing what they had because always looking for a great deal. Yesterday, my kid's mom bought $30 of uncirculated Sacagawea dollars that someone turned in to the casino. They have every design. Wow. So, Alex got a Barber dime. It's worth $20. Cool. Oh, $16 for Oriental Britannias? That's awesome. I don't have one of those. I'd love to have one of those. Especially for $16 and $16 for pandas. Whoa! I bet you those things sold out quick. I bet you they did. I bet you they were, by the time you would have. Yeah, you're right. Exactly. By the time you would have clicked on there to get it, they would have been gone because, my gosh, I mean, what is silver right now? A little over 15 still. That's under a buck above spot. So for some premium silver there. Yeah. Yeah, that's a. So Yankee, did you get any of those Britannias? I know you're collecting them. I think I saw you showing Oriental one at one point. So did you get in on those, or did you pass? Because now we talk about budget. Yankee has a budget, and his wife dishes it out when it's time to be dished out. So he keeps his budget in line. So.
All right. Well, I'll have to contact her, see how she does that.
He just finished off his tube. Cool. All right. So one other thing I want to talk about. I want to know how many people.
Hey, we're gonna do a giveaway. What time is it?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that in 1 minute. I forgot to talk about my Coinstar thing. So one more second.
I want to ignore that too.
So I want to know how many people check the Coinstar machine, because I just did, and guess what? Guess what I found, folks? I found me some silver. Now, this is what I pulled out of there. I pulled out 3 dimes and Let me zoom in down there. Will that work? Yeah, that works. Look at that. And, well, except for my light. Of course, I went the wrong way. All right, might be time to coin cam it. Anyway, I found 3 dimes in there, and I pulled them out, and 2 of them were silver. One was a 1964, and one was a 1954. So how about that? Took some time to look in the Coinstar machine. Now, Mrs. TV, let me talk to you a little bit about the Coinstar machine.
No. I refuse to look over there when you were walking by the Coinstar machine. I pretend that I don't even know him.
Yeah, she seems to be a little bit embarrassed by me walking with a Coinstar machine, but I'll tell you, I pull stuff out 1 or 2 times out of 10. And this time I pulled out 2 silver dimes. So, hey, nothing wrong with that. And that's pretty cool, I think. So Yankee says, and I need Mrs. Yankee to loosen the budget. Mrs. TB, talk with her. I want you to put in a good word for spending more money on silver. So Eddie Littlestack, hey Eddie, thanks for joining us. Says, hey TBS, watching gun videos, then seen you live streaming. Well, thank you. Thank you for coming over and joining us. Looks like we're holding up there a little bit. I check at 95% of the time, nothing found a silver dime a month ago. Hey, you take a silver dime, it's over $1. So I do happen to be there. I won't drive to a bank or just check. I only get foreigns out of coin machines. Yeah, I find a lot of foreign coins too, so I'm not really sure if they're worth anything, but I keep them, throw them in a little box. Mrs. TB walks away.
That's right.
DC Coin Nevada, man, that's a bummer. Yep, it sure is. Hey, 999 Magnum stored us. Hey, thanks for joining us.
999.
And Off-Grid Power storing us. Hey, OGP.
Oh,
Yeah, I sent you something in the mail recently. Hopefully you got it. Oh, Eddie found a 65 dime the other day. Oh, so close. Needs to be 64 before, but I always look at the 65s just, could be, an accidental silver. I mean, it's never, I think they may have found one at one point, but yeah, but it's always worth a check when it's so close. Hey, Barbara's joining us. Hey, Barbara, how you doing?
Hey, Barbara.
Thanks for coming on. So just in time for another giveaway, we're going to give away not these silver dimes. For those of you just joined us, I was showing my recent Coinstar finds. I walked past the Coinstar machine in a Kroger the other day, and 3 dimes in there, and 2 of them were silver. So not really sure why the 3rd dime got rejected. Just a 2014 clad coin. You would think that would have made it fine through there, but yeah, found a 54 and a 64. So what are they right now? A little over $1 a piece. I don't know. Silver's dropped a little bit, but hey, they're worth more than a dime. We know that. So this is going to be our. Boy, I got this little man. I think that's when I was trying to cut something open with my knife, and I stabbed my little board there. You can probably find a.
Gotta be careful with that.
I know. Better spot than. Why don't we just highlight that spot? Okay. Anyway. All right, so
what is the question, or what do people have to do?
People have to guess a number. Woohoo!
Okay, well,
yeah, let's guess a number.
That makes it easy.
This is a 1930 standing
Now,
level
there's no
recorder.
math in guessing the number, is there?
Well,
You could have had a math question.
Yeah, Off-Grid Power saying I need to mat him so that he can take Alex out before we do it. So Silver Ripples, if you don't mind, if you're still out there, I'm going to have you hold off on this one. Last week or 2 weeks ago, I didn't specify only 1 win per person, and person won it twice, which is fine. But why don't we let somebody else? Because I'm afraid that if we let him do it, he'll win again. Which is, again, it doesn't matter to me. But
it's nice to give other people a chance.
Yeah. No, Alex, you can guess as many times as you want, because we're just going to do a simple guess, and the first one to guess it wins it. So, and again, it's the first one on my screen.
Break down the number, TV.
I will.
What are you gonna do?
I will write it down.
It.
All right, let me just get it ready to go here. We're going to do a number between 25 and 50. And it's for this SLQ. Let me write the number down here.
Write it
Let's
on the
do.
next page. You don't have all your scribbly scratch on when you show the number.
All right.
Thank you.
She wants me to be organized. So here we go. Hang on. I had to rewrite all my stuff down. All my chicken scratch. I am writing the number down. And you ready? Here we go. Yes, Lake House Beach, it is your logo. It was, let's see if I can get it to tune in a little bit better as soon as I hit. Okay, the number, guess the number between 25 and 50. Go. And then let me see if I can make this look a little better. Get some of that light from bouncing on it. It's like my hand that causes it. Oops. Let me see. Hang on a second. Oh, it is. Keep going. Let me see. Don't see it yet.
Really?
This is when it's nice to be able to talk to your mod and have them look out for you because these things are flying past here. I still do not see it. Let me see.
Wow, TB. Which time was
All right, there you go. You can stop. I see it. Go ahead and stop. But let me go back up for a minute though. Make sure that somebody else didn't get it because there was a lot of numbers that went by. And as you guys know, when you're trying to talk and watch at the same time, sometimes you can get a little distracted. So let me just check here real quick. You can go ahead and stop. But I didn't see it for quite a while. I got Mrs. TB looking over my shoulder here just to make sure. Oh, there it is right there. Yep, we did see it even before that. And so I show Rafe. The number was 48.
Great.
Rafe got it.
Congrats, Rafe.
Awesome. Rafe wins a standing Liberty quarter. I thought, yeah, there was actually quite a few in there. They just went by me so fast because we have 16 people on now that.
And I forgot my keyboard.
Yeah. So she's looking over my shoulder instead of her own thing. So congrats, Rafe. That's really cool. Send me your address. I don't know if I still have it from a time ago. And then I know I have Silver Ripple. So yeah, pretty cool. 1930 SLQ. So pretty nice.
So your address that he needs to send to?
Yep, we'll put that back into them. TB at Talking Bullion.com. You think I'd be able to spell that? And I noticed that Bill J, version 2, had joined us. Hey, Bill, how you doing? I just noticed that you were guessing for the giveaway that you were out there. So cool. Thanks for joining us. Looks like my screen over here. I'm going to, I don't need to refresh. We don't need to.
We're almost to the end.
Yeah, we're almost to the end. So
I don't know. Hopefully nobody else is getting that spinning circle out there. Maybe it's just our connectivity.
Yeah. But it is it's about 10 o'clock on our end, and as you guys know, we like to keep it right on time. So talked about quite a few things tonight. Had a great discussion about constitutional silver, proof sets, Coinstar, and some other things. So thanks a lot for joining us.
Appreciate it.
Hey, Bill. Yeah, thanks for popping in. I really appreciate you popping in and joining us, and we're doing fine. Thanks for asking.
Thank you.
And really appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, thanks, Silver Ripples. We appreciate it. Yeah, I've been getting these quarters for a good price, so I'm trying to share, some of the old constitutional silver with some people. Like you said, you never had a barber quarter before, so that's when it's cool to give stuff away when people. It's the first time I gave away one a while back, and the person never had that type before. So, all right, you guys. Good night. Appreciate it, and we'll talk to you again next week. Same time, same place. Take care, everybody.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.